But in my reading of game theory, the most important idea for me, the most clinically useful idea for me in game theory was Byrne's distinction of first, second, and third degree games. And like a lot of Byrne's ideas, it's mentioned briefly in just 2 or 3 places of all of his writing. But for me, it's been pivotal in my work as a psychotherapist. I presume that you all know this, but so for Byrne, first degree games were games that served a social function. They make our interpersonal relationships a little more predictable, maybe not entirely as satisfying and intimate as they might be, but their first degree games are a kind of safeguard in getting along with people and getting along with people without getting into too much trouble. That's a first degree game. Second degree games, in Byrne's language, serve a psychological function. It's an internal function. Second degree games help us stabilize our internal world. Second degree games help us cope with aspects of our feelings, our needs, our fantasies that don't feel safe in the world that we know. So second degree games, the function of the game shifts in a very significant way, in that it serves like an internal psychological regulation. And third degree games, Byrne described as in the tissue. A very, very important word, in the tissue, in the body. And for Byrne, they provided a survival function. And he was not optimistic about being able to change games that served a third degree function. He said that people with third degree games end up sick, in jail, in the hospital, dead. Just not a charming outcome.